And what was it like stepping into the Enterprise for the first time, just into the...
It was like going into outer space. It was amazing. I actually tapped JJ on the shoulder, and when the first time I had my... because the first time I'm on the bridge, I'm not in my uniform, but the second time, when I actually go on as a member of the crew, I tapped JJ and said, "Look at me, watch this." And I stepped through the view screen. Actually, I didn't even come through the turbo lift. I kind of went through the front of the ship, but it was like one small step for me, one giant leap for Star Trek kind.
Obviously, J.J. Abrams has made 2 films now. You've been in both of them.
I know.
Is this a kind of De Niro-Scorsese relationship, or are you just sleeping with him?
I think probably. Well, he has Greg Grunberg, who's in everything he does. Who's in currently in Heroes. He plays Matt Parkman in Heroes at the moment. I wouldn't want to use Greg. Greg's even in Star Trek. He plays the voice of Kirk's stepfather.
Oh really?
Yeah.
He was also in Felicity.
That's right. Yeah, he's been in everything. I think they're childhood buddies. But if there's room, if Greg don't mind, then I'd be happy to join the JJ gang. I love working with JJ. He's an extraordinary man and an amazing director. He makes it look very, very easy what he does, but what he does is extremely complex and smart.
Absolutely.
He really does use film brilliantly, and I think it's because he cut his teeth on a very cinematic TV show.
Yeah. Which is of course a great show. I know you're a fan of it. What kind of character would you like to play in Lost? Like, how would you like to be introduced to it if you're going to be...
Lost was... I guess I'd have to be some kind of old friend of Charlie, but Charlie's gone now, so I don't know. I love watching that show. I would
be the drummer in Charlie's band.
Yeah. I kind of said to JJ once, can I be in Lost? Can I do something? I'd love to just go to Hawaii and meet everybody.
Yeah.
I met Matthew Fox last year, and he was really nice. He was a real cool guy. I saw him and I thought, where's Matthew Fox? And he's a big Shaun of the Dead fan, so it was a great introduction. But I don't know. I think I'd probably back away from that. Wouldn't want to. I'm really enjoying the show at the moment.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
It's really kind of solid again,
Yeah, and it's just amazing here. It's very rare for time travel to be introduced to something to make it raise the bar. Normally that is the kind of sharp jumping moment. But in this, it's actually done the opposite.
I think they were it was the only thing they could have done with it, because it had to be something weird. It couldn't just be, I mean, the way that the story was developing, it needed to be something science fiction-y and strange, and I think they've really hit it on the head. Is
there any intention to return to stand-up? And if you did, would you do it stateside or UK?
I don't know. I just don't know if there's enough hours in the day. I've got so much to do, and, not just in work but my personal life, and stand-up really is quite a lonely profession. You're off on the road. You're playing in front of large groups of people, and then suddenly you're on your own in a bed and breakfast in Macclesfield, and it's strange.
Yeah.
Not Macclesfield, I like that.
Yeah, the local paper's going to have that front page.
I just remember,
Macclesfield.
I remember doing a gig in Macclesfield and it being a really good one, and then suddenly just being sat in this tiny little B&B.
No, it's miserable, isn't it? Obviously, the last 5 years have been mega for you in terms of where you've come and where do you see yourself in 5 years? I know you're not someone that kind of makes a career plan, but realistically.
I don't know. I just want to keep doing good stuff. I try and the most important thing for me is that I enjoy my job. And the end product, in some respects, isn't as important to me as actually, enjoying being on set every day. And if it comes out as a good film as well, that's a bonus. I just want to work with good people and keep challenging myself and keep writing and try and just navigate this mad world that it is.
Excellent. Well, thanks so much for joining us on the
Thanks, James. Nice
Thank you very much. Fantastic. And do you mind saying Uncle Chop Chop loves the movie show?
Chance.
No.
Cheers.
I couldn't believe it when the bartender told me who you are.
Why are you talking to me, man?
Your father was captain of a starship for 12 minutes. He saved 800 lives, including yours. I dare you to do better. Enlist in Starfleet.
You will experience fear. Fear in the face of certain death.
Pull your chute!
We received a distress call.
I've been waiting for this day my whole life. this day of reckoning.
We've got no captain and no first officer to replace him.
Yeah, we do.
You are capable of deciding your own destiny. The question is, which path will you choose?
James T. Kirk was a great man, but that was another life.
They're locking torpedoes. Emergency evasive!
Fire everything!
You know what? I love the movie show. I can't get enough of it. I will go on the internet and download it and stay up till 3 in the morning just to get it live. And if you're not watching this, then you are sick.
On next month's show, we'll be back to normal with reviews of all the new releases, exclusive interviews, and rare clips. But until then, enjoy yourselves.